Welcome everyone. Today we're going to try something new. This is going to be the first of our series, which is going to be director's commentary for the channel 60 Bits Extra. So I'm Niels.
I'm Nelis.
And we worked on a couple of demakes. We also obviously worked on all the other shorts. We're probably going to do a couple of director commentary videos. We're just going to start the video, pause it, and then talk about it a little bit. Maybe we're not going to pause it at all. I don't know. We'll see. Just to talk about our experiences with the games and our
struggles.
Our struggles.
Definitely. We're struggles in there.
That's true. There were quite a few struggles. No, it's and just like the things like, hey, how do they work and stuff like that. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, it's gonna be interesting. Let us know in the comments what you think, and obviously check the link in the description where you can actually watch the whole video if you haven't already, or watch it again. That's your call. You wanna just press play and then press play. There we go. All right, so. Quickly about the box art, we tried to replicate Pokemon. I grew up, and I think you grew up with Pokemon Red as well?
Yep.
Pokemon Red and Blue?
Yep.
Yeah, did you? Okay, yeah, so you didn't skip that version?
No,
okay, cool.
We have a 4-year age gap, so it's...
It's only 4 years, but hey, a lot happens.
I'm the youngest, by the way.
Yeah. A lot happens in 4 years. Exactly. Anyway, we tried to replicate the style. The artwork is actually done by Menno, which is one of the interns, and did an amazing job on this. I thought it was really cool. This could have been a Pokemon, and it's quite obviously it's Pokemon plus Monster Hunter, and then on Game Boy. So, notice the little details: the 64 bits demake in the bottom right, and the seal of approval on the bottom left.
So this is actually not only a demake, but it's also a crossover. So we have Inception.
Sure,
Inception.
Add the Inception sound effect right here.
Wow.
So let's play that. This is basically the same as the logo on the Pokemon intros, obviously. You can see little guys around it. I forgot what they were called. Do you remember?
Palicos.
I know they're Palicos, but they're
the wild ones.
The wild ones. Yeah, exactly. So those are the wild ones. I haven't played a lot of Monster Hunter. That was mostly Nelis and Ryan, who's not here right now, but he will be here on the videos that he also worked on. So yeah, those Palicos are there. Also in that same art style. Again, that was Menno. That wasn't us. So let's show some stuff that we made, huh?
Yeah.
We work with a lot of interns. If you look at the background it's actually in a car, and that's the memories I had most, just trying to play Game Boy in the car with the streetlights.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw a comic about it. Maybe I can show that up on the screen as well. And that's actually where this is inspired from. But that really hit close to home, so I figured hey, I want to.
Well, that's funny. Every time I played in the car, I enjoyed my Game Boy, but at the end, I felt really sick.
Oh, really? Yeah,
vomitly sick.
I love playing Zelda DX in the car and Pokemon because it's not that fast paced,
No.
So. But yeah, there's a Diablo's skull, I believe.
Diablos.
Diablos. Again, I didn't play it as much. That little wave effect, I'm gonna flush it back a little bit. Oh, sorry, I went too far back. That little wave effect that you see, I mimicked that. Everything is actually in Sprite, Photoshop, and After Effects. So all those warp effects you can see, they're actually all After Effects. And then the Diablos. Oh, that's actually not from Monster Hunter World, this guy. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
I believe he's not from Monster Hunter World. There were underwater monsters in, I believe...
Probably Rise. Monster Hunter Rise, maybe?
No, that's the new one on the Switch,
yeah.
Right? No. Maybe there are. I don't know. I haven't played that one either. But I believe there were in 2, and I had to really look for it, and then it's okay, that one. Because that happens in the original Pokemon Silver intro, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Gold and Silver, that's what this is based on. So I know. Cool. Let's play that a little bit further. I tried to mimic those fade in, fade out. Those are those frogs that electrocute you. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to just create these backgrounds and try to mimic the limitations of the Game Boy Color. Again, in this case, it's all Photoshop. We also use Sprite on the newer projects. This is the first demake we made. And we just tried to basically mimic it and try to replicate those screen scrolls and stuff like that. Try to work with the actual sprite limits that we had. And obviously these are the Pelicos. I put this scene in as a surprise. Nelis didn't know I was working on it. I was just like, working through the night, and I was like, oh, I have this vision about the Pelicos doing that cooking scene, which is my favorite part in the Monster Hunter games. And the food always looks so delicious. So I was like, I have to do that. So there we go. They're right there. You can actually see like little glitches that we put in where sprites are just like not existing and stuff like that. We actually did that on purpose because the old Game Boy intro on Gold and Silver also had like little glitches where sprites were just not loaded in yet, and you can see them like blinking on and off and stuff like that. So, and obviously this is going to be the Charizard part. What's the guy's name again?
Anjanath.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
Anjanath. I hate the word with the H at the end, but yeah. Anjanath.
So yeah, and this particular loop of that dragon. Fun fact, that's actually a really large photo of a dragon that I cut out. I added some puppet tool on it. I cut it in pieces in Photoshop, and I added some puppet tool on it, scaled it down, made it black and white, a silhouette, and then crunched the edges so it's always like a hard pixel, so it's a yes or a no pixel. And then lowered the frame rate, which makes it look like it's animated by hand and frame by frame. It's definitely not.
No, we're a bunch of cheaters.
Yeah, no. I think this was like a 15-minute job to do that. But if you know the tricks, it works. So
yeah.
And it looks really good. You can see the ocean. I made the thing low on low frame rate on purpose. Now you can see the little menu. Everyone knows this menu, and he actually jumps on one of those dogs. Again, I forgot the name.
Yeah,
we made this video months ago. The Pelicos and
no, we were not going to.
The wolf guys. Oh, what are their names?
Cut.
Honestly, I tried Monster Hunter Rise demo, and I didn't really like it, but I thought the dogs were pretty cool. And a lot of people were complaining about like, oh, well, those are not in Monster Hunter World. It's like, I know they're not in Monster Hunter World, but so is the sea monster. And so are a lot of assets and stuff like that aren't actually in Monster Hunter World. But who cares? I mean, they were part of the universe of Monster Hunter. Yep. And I thought the dogs were a nice addition. So, I figured, why not? I wanted to do something with the hook shot as well. That's also new in Rise. But, Malamutes? No.
Palamutes?
Palamutes?
I think
Palamutes.
That sounds.
I want to say Palamutes.
Palamutes. That's.
I think they're Palamutes.
Palamutes?
Yeah.
Palamutes?
Yeah, Palamutes.
Palamutes.
So a little tent, a little starting area.
The Jagras.
Yeah, Jagras. And then I figured like what would this look like, with the footprints. I tried to like mimic the sprites. Again, this is all After Effects. It's all animated in After Effects. Only the little symbols are done in Photoshop. We didn't use a sprite at that point. You can see the little shadow actually flickering on and off. That's how they did Game Boy semi-transparent stuff back in the day. Although I did cheat on top of that because it's actually supposed to go black and then completely see-through, but I did semi-see-through and then completely see-through because it looked better. And it just looked better. Obviously, there's the fight, and if you notice, the battery's gonna run out now. He's level 64, obviously. The battery's gonna run out, and then it fades out just like that. And if you look closely on the top left right now, where it says the power light actually does flicker off right here, because the power light actually started to distort and just go off when you were playing Game Boy. So that actually does happen. You just look at it, it will fade out, it will start struggling, and then a lot of people didn't notice that detail, so this is why I'm saying it right now.
I didn't notice.
Oh, you didn't even notice? Oh, you didn't know?
You probably told me, but...
Oh, I did tell you.
I did
tell you.
Yeah.
So that's one of the Rathaloses. He's level 64, haha. So it actually says 64-bit color in the bottom, if you haven't noticed that. It's cut off, but on purpose. So the battery actually dies, and that's actually the sound of a Game Boy Color dying.
Yeah.
A friend of ours recorded it for me. I said, "Like, does anybody have a Game Boy Color? I need the exact sound of it dying." It felt so nostalgic, especially because I tried turning it on again and I heard it right away, or like maybe after like 30 seconds, because I wanted to play a little bit more. I just wanted to get more juice out of it.
Yeah.
You know, but that's basically it. So if I'm just gonna play it, and actually how the screen fades with that is done with how Game Boy did it as well. So let me just play that real quick.
Yeah, with the weird lines, yeah.
Yeah, with the weird lines, and then it fades out. Actually, it fades out from left to top, bottom left to top, bottom right. Top left to bottom right, I believe. Let me play it one more time. And then, so it actually fades, and then you'll see it actually go from the top left to the bottom right, I believe. Yeah, that's kind of how it fades, and that's actually how it worked on when the battery died. So we actually took a lot of time to get that right as well.
No, you did good.
Oh, thank
You were composting, and he did a lot of research for this. So he tried to know all these little details, things that we don't notice, but that's why these director cuts are for.
Yeah, that's why. But that's why it does feel authentic. And again, obviously, we cheated a bunch. I don't think everything was possible in the Game Boy Color that we did. But then again, maybe this one is the most doable one of all to actually make it into a real ROM. And make it work. But it was a lot of fun actually looking into like how did the Game Boy Color work. Can we replicate that? And that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome.
We really tried to hit that nostalgic feeling. And
yeah. So on this one, I mostly worked on it. That's why I'm talking so much. I'm always talking a lot. But
that's true.
But that's why I'm talking about it. But and in this time, you were working on a different short, right?
Yeah, that's the fun thing. Actually, the first one that we were working on was God of War.
Oh, the first one was God of War. Yeah, you're
and
right.
Well, God of War was quite a big project, and in the meantime, Niels did this project quite on his own. I helped a little bit with the sprite work for the player itself, but he did all this by himself most of the time. So
yeah, exactly.
Good job, Niels.
Thank you. There's actually a little. Oh, sorry, that's the only thing that I forgot to mention. There's a little bit crush soundbite of a dog barking, but Game Boy Color could do voices. So like if you popped in Pikachu, Pokemon Yellow, you can actually hear Pikachu like Pikachu.
Yeah, it
like
it
really
was
crappy.
It was really shitty.
So I tried to replicate that with the Palamutes as well.
Right, yeah.
Now I'm sure they're called Palamutes.
Yeah.
Wait, it actually says it on screen. My God.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, let me just run it. Just continue, and then there's a little menu, and it pops up right there. Palamute.
Okay.
Maybe we should rehearse these commentary videos. That would be good. Huh? Okay. So is there anything else you wanna say about this?
Well, it was mostly your work, and I was really happy with the result.
Yeah, me too.
It was the first one, so of course we were still looking for how are we going to do this. But the little details that you did for the Game Boy and the effects and how it fades out, I really love that. Now you're talking about it, and I look at it, I think like, whoa, this guy put a lot of love in it.
Finally. Now we're doing this video. Now you're actually okay.
Now you get some recognition for everything you did.
Finally, okay. So we're gonna do more of these videos. I hope you guys liked this one. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and stuff like that, obviously. And stay tuned for the next one. This is pretty fun. So we're gonna do a lot of these. Join the Discord. Don't forget to join the Discord if you have any questions. We love teaching you guys new things. And again, see you guys later.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.